Hey, this is Randy from Funeral Funds of America. And in this video, we're going to talk about what the rates would be for a 50-year-old male looking for $5,000 worth of burial, cremation, final expense, or life insurance for funding a funeral. And just so you're aware, you can get an actual quote on our website. You go to any page on our website and you'll see this quoter. And it's going to pull up the same quoter that I'm going to show you in just a moment. You can check any price you want. You are also welcome to call us at our toll-free number. That's in the upper right-hand number here too. And also, we have a page called funeralfunds.com/YouTube. I'll put that in the notes in the comment section of the video. We'll have all the links down there as well too. So really the first thing that you should consider when looking at $5,000 worth of any type of funeral, final expense, burial, cremation, life insurance is that enough coverage for you? So the average cremation in the United States costs between $1,000 to $2,000. Now that's if you just don't have anything fancy. You come home in a cardboard box or an urn, between $1,000 to $2,000. So we would generally say anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 is adequate. Most people would go with $5,000. God forbid you were to die a little bit sooner. There's some extra money in there available for the family members to pay off some final expenses, maybe medical bills, things like that. But also, if you are blessed with a number of extra years and the cost of inflation goes up and increases the price on everything out there, you've got some extra money built in there so that your family will never have to worry about your cremation or final expense costs. So $5,000 is a pretty good way to go. Most people are looking between maybe $3,000 to $7,000, and that works pretty good. A couple other things is you want to make sure that you get first day coverage. So there is no sense, if you qualify for a plan with first day coverage, settling with any policy or any company out there that offers 2-year waiting period. They're expensive. There's no way you should settle for a 2-year waiting period. They're expensive and you're going to overpay for the rest of your life. Don't do that. And then the other thing is just get coverage for exactly what you need. A lot of times, somebody might say, well, I want to get a bunch of extra insurance for my loved ones, just so they can have extra money. And really our opinion is get just enough insurance to do the job. And rather than spending a bunch of money and sending it to an insurance company and letting them have your money, spend that extra money that you would have gotten on more coverage and spend it on your family while you're alive. They're going to remember that much more fondly than you just giving some money after your death. A couple other things here is there are some health qualification questions on the first day coverage plans. So they're not going to be appropriate, like if you've got dementia or Alzheimer's, or you were just diagnosed with cancer, or you're in a hospital or something like that. Or we get a bunch of calls that say, hey, my uncle died yesterday. Can I get some insurance on him today? And we have to explain that, well, no, we can't help people get insurance on dead people. It doesn't work that way. It's very sad. We hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we're all going to die. We do need to plan for this stuff. So a couple other things. Again, the 2-year waiting periods, watch out for those. And kind of the number one plan that people get tripped up on there is Colonial Penn. They do a great job of advertising. Their marketers are like best in class. And they will get you to buy a $9.95 plan that doesn't really pay out much. And it's going to have a mandatory 2-year waiting period. And they're super duper expensive. I'm going to show you that in just a moment here. But you've got to watch out for like Colonial Penn, United of Omaha. There's an AIG Gerber. There's a number of companies out there that are 2-year waiting period. And you don't want that because, we don't know what's going to happen in the next 2 years. I mean, that's why we get insurance, because we don't know what's going to happen. So let's take a minute and let's look at what the actual pricing would be on a first day coverage plan. I've got everything entered in here. So this is the actual quoter that we use, and this is the actual quoter that you would get access to on our website to look up pricing. So I've got here a $5,000 coverage amount, level coverage, which means same day coverage, first day coverage. I've got it set as a male. I just got Texas. It could be whatever state you're in. But when we go down here and let's click get a quote, and here we are. Now you can see there's a whole bunch of different insurance plans available as we go all the way down. It just there's loads of different companies. There's some companies out there that don't offer, like this one here, Royal Neighbors. They don't offer $5,000. They start at $7,000. So obviously they don't have a plan for $5,000. Some of these companies don't allow telesales, which we recommend you really go with telesales because you'll end up with an insurance agent that will typically work with more companies than somebody that would visit your home. And a lot of times when people are visiting your home, it's kind of a high pressure deal because they're there and, it gets awkward. We really recommend telesales. If somebody's being rude or not polite or treating you with respect, all you got to do is hang up the dang phone. So it really works to your advantage. And if anybody is really legitimate, they will pull out their quoter just like we do and show you what's available out there. A lot of agents would say, hey, I work with a whole bunch of different insurance companies. And in fact, they may only work with one or two or three. So just kind of be aware of that. We're licensed in all 50 states. We work with a lot of companies as a result. But let's get back to the pricing here. So in Texas, Trinity Life Insurance is a great company. They are not available in all states. They're available in about 26, 29 states right now. So if you're in one of their states, they're a great company. And they'll save you some money. But you look at some of these other companies, American, Amicable, Oxford. I mean, they're within a couple bucks, but if you can get the lowest price, why wouldn't you get the lowest price as long as it's with a good, solid company? We look at Mutual of Omaha here, $16.94, $2 more. That's $24 a month, $24 a year. You're overpaying a month and a half just for the same policy. So just be careful of that. Oh, let's look at one other one here. Where'd you go? Go down here. Lincoln Heritage is one. We run into Lincoln Heritage a fair amount because they say they've got these programs that that help you like shop and do other stuff. It's very simple in this day and age to shop around and do that stuff. And AI, artificial intelligence, is making that easier and easier. A lot of times it's just a computer search. So they're like $22. And if we go all the way to the top here, and we had, Trinity Life 14. So they're like $8, $9 more a month. And that adds up year after year. And as you get older, it even adds up more and more. And as you get higher coverage amount, it adds up more and more. Why would you overpay? Why would you overpay? If you live another 10 years, why would you kind of have a built-in service that's going to be just significantly more expensive than any other plan out there? We don't recommend that. We've got a bunch of free resources that we offer you that essentially do the same thing, that you can help plan that out for you. So that gives you a really good idea what's going on there. If you would like a free quote, just visit our website, funeralfunds.com. Every page we have pretty much on our website has this quoter on it, and you can just fill that out. Also, again, we'll have notes in the bottom of this video and the comment on YouTube, and we'll have coverage amounts for 50-year-old, $5, $10, $15, $20, and $25,000. We're going to cover all of those for every age group. And if you have any questions, just comment in the links down there too. And then don't forget, our toll-free number is right up top here. You can always call and talk with a real live person. So thank you for your time. If you have any questions, just reach out, but we'd love to help you out with this. You take care. Bye-bye.